And we're back live at the passing show. So I'm going to go take a little walk. I see it's a wonderful question, mastermind, something or other, from Mitch Horowitz. He's doing this 30-day mental diet. We're on day 29 and keep your mental diet healthy. I'm going to swing the camera around so we can see the way out. Take a little walk from the bunker, lock the door. If you ever come by the bunker, make sure you contact me first because we have serious security. Lion. But anyhow, what I want to talk to you guys about today, I just got finished with Sonny Triple. Sonny and I do a little voice thing. My voice was shot today. It's an acid reflux thing last night about 10:30. Woke me up out of a dead sleep. Just that surge of acid just coming up into the esophagus. It's going to be a meal-sized salad, caramelized steak, modified harvest bowl from Sweet Green. It's a really good thing, Sweet Green is. You know what? I'm doggone water main problem again. Look at this. Little who, what, when, and where, little live documentation of the water problems that we have incessantly, it seems. This drain doesn't work. Yep. Water is flowing. Again. Water seeks its own level. This is not unusual. Little river, gallons and gallons of fresh water flowing through the gutter, washing. So it just starts up here. I'm very far away. There's actually cones and such in place trying to protect tree box. Take out a tree there. It's like maybe probably a tree's roots gotten down into the pipes or something. Who knows? I don't. Yes, psychic Daniela, holding forth down to 1623 Connecticut Avenue, Suite 400. Get recovery down below that as well. Anyway, looking back at Welland's summertime, Welland's a treat. Used to be a wine bar called Veritas. I changed over to being McClellan's Retreat, which was more of a whiskey bar, I think, or just bar. Must be pretty successful. It's been going for a while now. And what else we got? Well, the passing show is always on whenever I feel like it. To give a little raw documentation, who, what, when, and where. Or doesn't look very busy at Bistro de Coin. I do like their ravioli, but I don't like to eat it because it's, well, A, expensive, and B, not very good for you. If you're looking to not eat high-fat foods anyway. It's a jumbo slice pizza. I must just stay away from that. The newsroom. I always like to check and see what they're programming us with. They have a book sale. New and used books. $5 paperbacks, $10 hardcovers. Too expensive. You drop it even further. $1 paperbacks. It's more like it, or 50 cents or something. Then they move them. It's crazy. Excuse the craziness. They are rehabbing the eye store there. Not very happy with them right now. Very happy with anything about my eyes at this point. Having more difficulty with them. Well, I need to structure this a little better. I'm just moving my mouth. Every cent spent is a vote for the kind of world we are co-creating. So I'm going to buy a salad and help organic farming. I do a lot of local stuff, organic stuff. That's probably healthier for our planet. So that's what I'm about. Kind of by Dolcezza, they're now hiring. They're looking for baristas, customer service pros, Jacks and Jills of all trades, initiative takers, coffee fanatics. It's kind of nice. I'd like to work there. Who knows? But I think I'd prefer to work at the Phillips collection. I don't know if I can get in there or not. I haven't really tried very hard. I did an online application and then didn't. Need something. I guess when I get back in August, I'll start really hammering that. I'm sure I can land something. It's just a matter of what, when. Although, really, what I want, ideally, is that you all, my board of directors, will help amplify my signal through the noise and, you know, give me some feedback, give me some direction. I'm doing a lot on the paid side that's more future focused because I have a feeling that I can be a advocate and instrument by which advocacy for a new world order can come forward to heal this planet and preserve our species and get us working in a more effective, efficient manner towards a future that we can really be proud of, that we can be good ancestors for our descendants. Because a lot of times I think people aren't thinking in terms of like 7 generations, yeah, right? There's a company called 7 Generations. That's why I pulled that up. But we should be thinking 1,000 generations. I'm sure that our ancestors, many of them didn't think that far, and that's part of the problem. We did what was expedient in the moment rather than looking at how we could create a more healthy planet for everyone. And so I was on about that in a post I put up called Listening to Zero. And I highly recommend that people, A, listen to zero, think in terms of zero, in terms of pollution, recycle, real recycling too, not faux recycling, because there's an awful lot of faux recycling going on. What else do I want to talk about? Well, this is a powerhouse of ideas, it says here. Well, DuPont Circle, DID.org. Should probably coordinate there, act locally, think globally. All kinds of different modes of being. Freedom shouldn't be just another word for nothing left to lose. Life is a continual series of losses in many ways. But we also gain as we go. I've certainly accreted an awful lot. I need to de-accrete myself a lot too. Got a good idea, I think. Donating my father's portrait. Amplifying Marcel Kreibel there. If there's lovely farmers market paintings. Erica voted pro crypto. It's time for Congress to act. All right. A lot of advertising. Always taking in whatever's happening. I wonder if they sell bread bowls, chili there. Still love those. Meatless Monday, 20% off. Veggie and turkey bowls. How are we doing on time? Yeah. Let's see. Yep, that's right on time. 1 minute till when my salad's supposed to be ready. I'm going to keep going. Yeah. I can't and not believe. Is that it's slipping behind you. Hard to put. Oh, yeah. Yes. My salad is over there. Gill, Gill. Never mind. Thank you so much. See you later. Thank you. Appreciate it. Right. Got a salad. I'm happy. I think maybe I'll go up the other side. The reason is I want to go buy Kramer books, just to look at the books. Might have done that earlier today, but I do it again. Why not? If there's anybody with me, take you with me. Oh, hey, Avier Mexico. This may be an existential question or geographic, but where are you headed? I was headed to Sweet Green to get my salad, and now I'm heading home back to the bunker. Oh my gosh, a lot of you joined me. Thank you. 12. This is a very short span of time. It doesn't take me long to walk there, so having you all with me is fantastic. There's a diplomat there. DTS 0162. I'll have to look up and see what what country that is sometime. I'm going to learn all the different diplomat plates. It'll be fun. They're kind of coded, right? D&D is Romania, for example. My wife and I think that's funny because that's also Dungeons and Dragons. So it's kind of cute. Going to be really careful to watch my step here. It's easy to trip and fall on this concrete posts. And anymore, I get up really slowly. Folks in the Starbucks, nice glass sunroom, basically. And upstairs is reopened. I hear. I don't go up there. Don't care. I try not to do Starbucks too much. I did instead. Coffee down. Hey, how you doing? I don't know what the heck he was saying. Let's see. Empire of AI. Aaron, wow. That's interesting. Lots of things to learn here. That's an interesting book there, too. 2024, Josh Dallasy, Tyler Pager, Isaac Arnsdorf. How this happened? Well, it really screwed up. That's how that happened. Basically, it seems to me our political parties in general don't have people in mind. Or if they do, well, we really need to check ourselves. We need to look at our part in it. What's my part in it? My part in it was simply that I did not like what they did to first Bernie in 2016. So that really stuck in my craw. And it should have stuck in everybody's craw, in my view. It did stick in Tulsi's craw to the point where she stepped down from being the vice chair of the Democratic National Committee. I guess they thought she was just this young, upstart, very principled young lady that they could lead around by the nose by telling her what power meant. And then she just wouldn't roll. She quit. She endorsed Bernie. She was then accused in 2020 of being groomed as a Russian asset. And a lot of y'all out there probably believe that. I don't personally believe it. I don't believe that Russia is such a great enemy as people like make it out to be. It's a failed state with a kind of gangster government. And are we not similar in some ways, many ways? In fact, I found the Russian people to be very much like us. I used to host a German Slav happy hour at Hemingway's Cafe in Pittsburgh, where I'm going tomorrow. Not to Hemingway's, but to Pittsburgh. And that was cool, man, in a lot of ways. It's just interesting, right? To get Russians and Germans together, have a few beers, think about, you know, our common ground. I don't know, man. Our common ground, folks. We are all one species on this planet. The demonization that's going on. Admittedly, the stuff that's going on in the Ukraine's horrible. The stuff that's going on largely because of us, our part in it. It's easy to point fingers. So what's our part in it? What's our part in our own political party situation? What's our part in the government being what it is, doing the things it does? Well, we have not exercised our power effectively to steer the world in the right direction, or we have. And those of us who don't like it, which are many, have got to figure out how to organize ourselves and make a convincing argument to steer the ship the way we want it to go. We're all trim tabs on civilization. I've been on about that. Again, the post is called Listening to Zero, but it's more about just where we've gotten to ourselves to a kind of world we have co-created. And make no mistake, we've all played a role in it. We have to look at our part. Could repeat that 1,000 times. Like I repeat, every cent spent is a vote for the kind of world we are co-creating. We are Homo economicus, after all. By getting this harvestable, I have supported organic farming, local food, instead of being a part of the problem of factory farms to the extent I'm able. It is what it is. We are what we are. We have the power of that. Look at all these people out here. Every one of them has the same abilities that I did. Old fashioned shoot back one on back here. It's all good. That's something to think about. It's all good. Everything's working together. Having a bit of, shall I say, faith that everything's unfolding as it ought to. The law of unintended consequences in action. Everybody's moving. They ain't already there. Yeah, I don't have any real talent for filming, but I just keep on with the semi verite, unsteady as it may be. I keep on walking. So I'm sure that I can dance. Explore our premium selection of travel umbrellas. It's at the newsroom. Yep. We collectively have created the situation. We are responsible. We don't like to take responsibility. We like to accuse others, demonize, separate. It's not going to work, especially when you think about the lowest common denominator. It's kind of like George Carlin said, think about your average person and realize that half of them are below that average by definition. So therefore, it's very likely in a democratic society, you're going to average out to a lower denominator than on the top. I'll try to go across here. Soon, the light will change. For sure, themselves were really high. So is anybody talking? I don't know. My wife used to work. It used to be the Academy for Educational Development till some malfeasance in Pakistan and Afghanistan took place. And the whole company came down within about a year. My dear wife was cut with the first 20% to go, disabled as she was. That was kind of a shock. But she landed on her feet. She found an opportunity. It was much less than what she'd been compensated as the assistant director of HR and head of training for that organization of over 4,000 people. Yep. It all goes around. Comes around, goes around. So we're going to probably wrap up the passing show right about here. So I'm going to be going back in the bunker into my gated community. Call ahead if you want to drop by. Thanks for being a part of my world. And if you have commented, I haven't been able to read them because it's too bright out here. So I'm not trying to be rude. Just trying to walk and be efficient. Let's see, we've had 17 so far join. Wonderful. We're out here.